Hey, welcome to Culture TV. I'm Teddy.
And I'm Kalia. And today's episode is going to be on catfish. And have you ever been catfished?
Actually, yeah, I have. I have been catfished before. It was crazy.
Really? And how did you feel when you found out about that?
I was devastated.
You were devastated. And that's why a lot of people call in really upset and they want to know, like, how do I find this person? How do I tell them that's not okay? Like, did they describe who they were on the phone or social media or anything like that?
Yeah, they told me they was one way and turned out to be another way, so.
But did you, like, really care or you didn't really care?
No, at the end of the day, I didn't care.
So you were pretty young when this happened?
Yeah, I was young.
Okay, so you found out, you seen her, and your first reaction was...
Run, nigga, run!
Of course, but she's already right there, so you can't run unless you just hopped in your Jeep and just took off. How did you respond to that?
Nah, I didn't run. Actually, I went with my partner, you feel me, and I wanted to cut, but he was like, nah, you can't just cut, you gonna be rude, give her a hug. I'm like, oh, I didn't want to give her a hug, but she heard him, and look, and it was like, I'm like, all right.
So she saw your reactions,
yeah, so I gave her a hug.
She didn't worry about your initial reaction. She just went with the flow.
Yeah, man.
Okay. So what happened? Did you guys go in the house and chill?
Yeah, we went up in the house and kicked it. You know what I'm saying? And I didn't really like her though. You know what I'm saying? And so after chilling for a minute, I was like, I'm gonna go check on my partner and see what he's doing in the front. But when I went to the front, he was already gone. So I'm like, oh, let's cut. So I cut too. So got up out of there.
You guys ran down the street?
Yeah, I got up out of there. You know what I'm saying? You'd be like, damn, I never think a big nigga move like that. Yeah, I got up out of there. So, and I seen him down the street waiting at the bus stop. He had the PlayStation and the games. I was like, he was crazy.
So you mean tell me you saw your friend at the end of the street get in on the bus with a PlayStation?
Yeah, man. I guess he got the girl stuff and got up out of there. You know what I'm saying? So I had to hurry up because he was already getting on the bus, about to leave me. I'm like, oh, this nigga cold.
Did you catch the bus?
So I got on the bus. The
same bus as him?
Yeah, the same one.
Oh my God. So like, what did you guys talk about? Like, you asked him, what is this? What is this?
I was just like, man, man, you knew what you was gonna do. You feel me? You could have put me on, but I guess it didn't matter. You feel me? We went in, did it, love. But I didn't have nothing. That was shit. Nigga.
So you didn't like the girl, so you wasn't tripping.
Right.
Okay. And so, did you get any games or anything out of it? Like,
we went to his house and played that shit for like 3 days straight. I spent the night at his house. We was on that thing like this, just playing. So his mom was bringing us snacks. I was like, oh man, we came up. So it was worth the trip.
I guess that worked out in you guys' favor to be on Catfish if you ever got catfished. Since you guys were young,
it ain't what I was looking for. You feel me? But we got something out of it.
So that worked out in your favor. But in her favor, she actually saw you running down the street.
Nah, she was in the back, chilling.
But when you realized he was gone, and then you said, "Damn, well I see him way down the street. Let me go catch up."
Mm-hmm.
And she realized you were gone, and I know that was that the last time you guys spoke?
Yeah, that was the last time we talked.
So you don't know how that affected her really, but you guys made.
Do you know how it affected me meeting somebody that wasn't supposed to be?
Well,
that traumatized me.
That is so. And that is,
now I be wanting to meet people off of Facebook or Instagram, and I be like, nah, I'll show who I am. I'm a proud black brother. You feel me?
and
you need to
want
show
to at
who
least
you
see
are.
a picture or
Man,
video.
it was ugly.
I understand that.
It was ugly.
Definitely. I wish I could see her reaction when you were running down. Honestly. Really, that would be something.
But have you been catfished?
You know, I wouldn't know if I could call it catfish, but I've never been catfished.
You ain't never been catfished. A dude I never said.
You know what? Because I've never been the type to just be like, meet on this Facebook and
It's
stuff.
been there for a minute. And before Facebook, they had MySpace. You know, and before MySpace, they had this in chat. It was in chat, the little cartoon meet up next to your cartoon, and y'all just be chatting.
And I tried that. Too. I guess I was too young for that. The first guy that I actually been out with that I met through social media, I had him as a friend, so I knew what he looked like. So I couldn't, and he's all, I've only been out with one person that I met through social media, so that was the only time, and he looked exactly how he looks now, which is really funny. But
oh, okay, that's funny.
Was normal, but yeah, I've never done that. Only one time, and I can't remember someone ever. Cause I always go for the profile picture first, you know. Okay. So it's like, okay, oh girl, that's what he look like. Oh yeah, let me get a video. Let me see what he look like.
That's how they get you.
And then you texting him, or you gotta, or if he fine like that. Oh, you wanna see? Yeah, I'm gonna be in my bonnet. Good morning, babe. Good morning. We've been texting all weekend. I'm in the Bahamas. I just got a flight. What you doing?
I'm with.
Ooh, what? That's what you looking like? Oh yeah, it's good. Mm-hmm.
Dudes be getting you that excited?
Never. That's when you see that reaction, it's a go. It's a 100% go. And if it ain't that, it's maybe a little bit less. But if it's not that, then you be like, yeah, I can't even really remember because I've never met somebody online like that. I mean, like I haven't. Okay. All the guys that I met online, I knew them from high school or I seen them before, and it wasn't nothing unless you see them online. Video chat is here. It's 2021. So.
Well, it's different for you and me, and I gotta be out there. I gotta get out there. Hey, girl, what it is? You feel me? So, they gotta come to you more.
I've always done video,
but that's for another video, another time.
Never been catfished, but you've been catfished, and we about to go into this video because this is how people get catfished every day. I don't know how. Finesse game.
So, we were in the hospital until December, and then they unhooked her from NICU. She didn't live past 3 hours. So, that was like where it was digging deeper. Because that's my child,
We don't know if you're telling the truth, though.
Yeah.
You came up with a whole profile about...
Obviously, it's impossible not to feel free. We all feel free. But if the story is true and you're someone who has had a daughter who passed, how can you fathom creating that scenario for another woman and her child? I'm not making a pity story. All I could say is I'm sorry. All that I love you, that wasn't fake.
This sounds a little fake to me, but...
Caught it off for the day.
Oh, buddy, don't even want to talk.
This is a big deal. Would you be willing to meet us tomorrow? See what we can come up with tomorrow.
Okay.
We'll speak
See you tomorrow. That was a lot.
Oh, thanks.
You can't help but to feel for her because she's obviously been through a lot for someone who's only 20 years old.
True.
But at the same time, it's hard to know how much of her story to believe. Okay.
Wait a minute now.
I can.
Wait a minute now.
Alter ego.
I love you so much.
Jose. As I understand, Jose has been
Rosa.
Yep.
Jose.
This is just crazy, man.
You know you was
What are you
wrong
doing?
for that, bro.
Absolutely.
I didn't mean
know,
for this to happen like this.
Aren't you ashamed of yourself, bro?
I am ashamed of myself.
Yeah.
I am. I'm not gonna lie.
What is this?
Crazy, man.
Why would you do something like that?
I never, I never meant to hurt nobody else.
Aren't you ashamed of yourself, bro?
The person in the picture.
Yeah.
Be ashamed.
Why do you know?
You ain't never talked to on the phone?
Why would you do something?
I never meant, I never meant to hurt
So
nobody
you know
else.
Natalie
What?
I went to trying to hurt
in
the
Florida.
person in the picture. I was trying to get her to feel
The girl in the picture
the
don't
pain
know.
that I felt. I used to be bullied in school, by her and obviously a group of other people.
So you created the account to take revenge on her?
Basically,
Now, how's she gonna feel bad?
You made that account in high
I
school?
was in high school. I was in ninth grade.
By her and obviously a group of other
Sob
people.
story.
How old are you now?
26.
That was a long time ago.
That was a long time.
Whatever you have against this girl, bro, what does that have to do with me?
I was in high school. I was in ninth grade.
So how you get to start talking to dudes though?
You don't play with people like that. You don't do that to me. I'm over here making plans. I'm like all into this girl. What were you actually planning on getting out of this? Eventually, we're gonna find out the
You don't
truth.
play with people like that.
You
You
know,
don't do that to people.
This is just crazy,
I'm over
man.
here
It's
making
embarrassing.
plans. I'm like all
You know?
into this girl.
Like an out of
What were
shape
you actually
potato.
planning
I'm sorry.
on getting out of
I
this?
am.
You need some help.
Eventually,
You need to
we're
go to
gonna find
church.
out
You
the
need to
truth.
get involved.
You know,
You need to speak to someone.
crazy,
You
man.
can't
It's
just lock
embarrassing.
yourself in there and make believe you're a woman. If you like men,
Like, I'm sorry.
holler at a
You
dude
need
that
some
likes
help.
men.
You need to go to church. You need to get involved.
Simple as that, man.
Speak to someone. You can't just lock
it
yourself
over
in
now.
there and make
I
believe
admit
you're a
it.
And
woman. You
I
like
have
men.
nothing to say to you, man.
Hey, there's
This
a bunch
is
of
an
them.
embarrassment.
Now, this is a new thing, I guess.
Simple as that, man.
You like dudes,
What you did
they
was
got
wrong.
questions for you.
I admit it.
And I have nothing to say to you, man. This is an embarrassment, for real. I'm done here.
Out of peace.
So embarrassing.
What you got to say for yourself?
I didn't mean to hurt him, But I was going through so much at home. The only reason that I did continue talking to Danny, I wanted to stop at first. But he was the type of person that he sat there, and he
You
listened.
gotta hit the gym.
I didn't mean to hurt
That
him.
boy.
He listened and actually gave me advice and never tried to judge me. The only reason that I did continue talking to Danny, I wanted to stop at first. But he was the type of person that he sat there,
That
and
back
he listened.
profile. You gotta hit the gym, buddy.
He listened
Just
and
like-
actually gave me advice and never tried to judge me.
I mean, it is what it is, I suppose. I mean, I know I'm not, Barbie or, anything like that. And
Jared and Abby.
I have a lot of explaining to do.
I mean, I know I'm not,
So-
Barbie or,
anything like that. And
I don't even know why she had the catfish. She don't look like they could have been together.
I know who you are, but you really have, no clue who I am at this point. Well, I mean, you know who I am. It obviously is what it is right now. And
Jared.
I know who you
my
are.
apologies.
I know who you are.
At this point. Well, I mean, you know who I am.
Pretty much
And
all of it
is
was,
what it is right now. And
just not.
He ain't mad.
You know what I mean?
my apologies.
All everything,
definitely.
all the emotions, just
He look like he ready to eat.
face, I suppose,
by myself tonight.
Just not me. You know what I mean?
I got one.
He prepared his mind for this day, so he's like
even
seeing her,
know.
he's like, oh, okay. Just
what to say right now.
Yeah.
What was the reason that you sort of started this whole profile business?
The reason
Or is he
was
confused?
because I had so many self-esteem issues. Like, I used to cut myself. Like, I couldn't handle the depression anymore, so I had to figure out something to make myself happy. And it was bad, I understand. But I got so much out of it. And, like, I wouldn't have met Jared without doing it, you know what I mean? Like, it's just that kind of situation.
When we started Carvana, they used to be selling cars 100% online. What worked?
Okay, it's cool. Depression anymore, so I had to figure out something to make myself happy.
Yeah.
And it was bad, I understand. But I got so much out of it.
Living over there, I
Like,
bet
I
you
wouldn't have
did.
Jared without doing it, you know what I mean? Like, it's just that kind of
Where a lot of that's
situation.
lies.
Yeah. They over there.
Melissa, who's the girl in the pictures that you were using?
Trench.
Anybody that you know?
Trenches.
Yeah, pretty much. Like, that's the crazy thing about the internet. You can meet whoever you want.
Like no other.
If I wanted to be, I could be, you know, a self-made millionaire, you know.
You're doing this kind of to help grow self-esteem.
That's what I...
And so when you say I love you, when he says he loves you, what does that mean to you?
Yeah, I mean, we established this great relationship. Even though like, there was a phone, I did do things about me I've never told anyone. I don't see why you don't just give me
Just trying to
That's what I...
grasp everything. You just like 1 minute, one time, and I'm trying to make sense of everything.
Established this great relationship. I was completely myself, you know, obviously because I'm just like sitting here crying hysterically, like I was completely myself. I don't know how it goes for him, but he changed my life.
Hello.
Hey. I was completely myself, you know, obviously because I'm just like sitting here crying hysterically. Like,
She down on one knee like, I'm a dude now.
Oh my God.
Hi, I'm Max.
Hi, Max.
What's your name?
Stephanie.
Stephanie and
Ligarius.
Ligarius.
Yep.
Would you guys say you're really close friends with
We
Fermat?
are, yeah. And me and Fermat knew each other from high school. Yeah. And Stephanie was my sweet mate, so we all together.
Yeah.
Fermat, Stephanie was my
How much do you guys know about Fermal's relationship with Anthony?
Cartoons back in the day.
Well, he used to talk about him all the time.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, Fermat, so when are you going to meet him? So,
You know what I'm saying?
And that's when I told him like, about the Mark Wells page.
Little characters off that cartoon.
I love you so much. I'm willing to sit here and answer all of your questions.
How much do you
Well, I
guys
think
know
the
about
question is, who
Fermal's
are you?
relationship with Anthony?
Well,
he used to talk about him all the time.
yeah. I was like, okay, so when are you going to meet him?
CATFISH. Anthony and Mark.
I was born February 19th.
I love you so much.
When I was about 12, I ended up getting into an accident where I was having surgery after surgery. I couldn't walk. I couldn't do anything for myself. I couldn't do anything but lay down and eat. So I gained a lot of weight. Not long after that, I hit a place to where I would really look in the mirror and say,
When I was about 12,
I hate myself.
I ended up getting into an accident.
And I thought I wasn't worth anything.
That
That was a major point in my life. And after then, I dealt with a lot of pain because me liking guys was really wrong, I guess, for me and my family because
I hate myself. And I thought I wasn't worth anything.
being homosexual was against God.
After then,
It
I dealt with a lot of
developed
pain
into
because
me being confused that I became
guys was
a person I didn't want to be.
really wrong.
I was holding it all
for me
in.
and my family.
And so when I met Anthony, I had somebody to talk to. He was always there. He was a person that I confided in a lot.
Just don't use my toilet, but you know, I love you.
Though the picture was not real,
Be who you
the
want to
feeling,
be.
the experience, all of that was very much real for me. That was
That was real.
I really need your forgiveness. I need your forgiveness so I can move on.
You feel like it wasn't worth nothing.
So depressed.
I don't know of any other way to put it.
Get you a female to rub your back.
Define depressed though. Like depressed.
Not depressed no
I
more.
accept your apology and I forgive you.
There's something bigger. Something bigger.
Depressed because you ain't got shit?
We've spent now some time with Bianca. She's got a really hard shell. This deception, I think, is extra hard for her.
No matter what I say, it's not gonna, I can't take away, you know, the hurt that she feels. I think, and I know I did it because I was 300 pounds and I felt like people wouldn't accept me if I was myself.
You said everyone was like really great and understanding about you being gay. Were they mean about the weight issue?
No one bullied me about my weight.
I don't know what kind of funeral you're talking about.
Me just feeling like, you know, here I am in this world, not making that move now. I felt kind of like an outcast, and that's why I did it.
Right, that's what I'm trying to say.
Sorry to be frank, but I listened to your story, and then I listened to Bianca's story, who lives in a very small town, who's a black woman, who's a lesbian.
I don't understand what race has to do with it. Like, I'm half Mexican. I mean, like...
No, I'm just telling you, people were very critical of her. They talked down to her, they were disrespectful. You really didn't have the bullying. You just kind of pulled yourself down and decided you were going to take on this persona and ruin other people's lives.
You don't know me. You don't know all my struggles, you know. Like,
that's why we're here, to hear your story.
And I really know what you're
telling us. I just really need you to dig deeper inside of yourself and try to figure out, or at least understand that Bianca especially. Okay.
I had something happen my freshman year in high school that was like really scary, and that definitely, you know, started a path of destruction. And it's just like there's crimes committed.
Against you?
Against me, yeah.
Physically?
Yeah. After that happened, and I missed a lot of school, and like, that's when, like, you know, I started feeling like more. Was like really scary, and that definitely, you know, started to have a girl.
This whole process is for you to realize that you are beautiful.
You don't have to sit here and tell us, but I do think that you should tell Bianca.
I don't want it to like come across as like, you know, I'm like using anything like as an excuse.
If there's anybody you can talk to about that, it's Bianca. I think that hearing that story would make her feel a little bit more understanding of who you truly are, and I think that's a great first step.
I'm more than willing to open up to Bianca because she deserves to know.
So I think we should head back over there. She's got to know who you are, and she's got to know why you did this.
I feel like I didn't find the right word to say.
Make her feel a little bit more understanding of who you truly are, and I think that's a great first step.
I'm more than willing to open up to Bianca because
that's just the way he is, everybody.
So I think we should head back over there.
Never mind what he did.
She's got to know who you are, and she's got to know why you did this.
I felt like
All right, people, that was the episode for the day. We watched Catfish. How you felt about that?
That was bizarre.
It was crazy. Dude came out as a dude.
Yeah, that was my favorite one. He came out like
most of the other ones, they could have hooked up, but they didn't have the catfish. They could have been with they other
people. Don't do it.
But
He took
until
it too
then,
far.
subscribe, like, dislike, hey, and stay tuned, because we're going to come with more. Peace out, Culture TV.
Boom, boom. All right.
Can you press the button?
Really?
So we were in the hospital until December, and then they unhooked her from NICU. She didn't live past 3 hours. So that was like where it was staying deeper, because that's my child, you know.
We don't know if you're telling the truth, though.
Yeah, because
you even came up with a whole profile about.
Obviously, like, it's impossible not to feel free.
how are you dating, getting with somebody as your child is passing away?
You're someone who has had a daughter who passed. How can you fathom creating that scenario for another woman and her child?
I'm not making a pity story. Like, all I could say is I'm sorry. All that I love you, that wasn't fake.
It sounds a little fake to me, but
I'm kind of down for the day.
Oh, buddy don't even want to talk.
This is a big deal. Would you be willing to meet us tomorrow? See what we can come over tomorrow.
Okay.
We'll speak to you soon.
Tomorrow. That was a lot.
Out of the fence.
You can't help but to feel
What's what in her pants?
She's obviously been through a lot for someone who's only 20 years old. True. But at the same time, it's hard to know how much of her story to believe.
They said it themselves.
No, I'm coming in.
So we're just gonna let you and Craig talk for a minute.
Okay.
He was done after that. Oh, we gotta get to the real deal. Holyfield. Where they at?
Just like with us being here. This is emotional.
Nuisance. Wait a minute now. Wait a minute now.
Alter Ego on 2000.
This is Jose.
No, Jose. Jose. You know you was wrong for that, bro.
Absolutely.
You know, you was wrong.
Rosa.
Yep. This is just crazy, man. What are you doing?
What are you doing, man?
Can't even fathom.
You know what I mean, for this to happen like this? Aren't you ashamed of yourself, bro? I am ashamed of myself.
You should be ashamed.
I am. I'm not gonna lie.
You ain't ever talked to him on the phone?
Why would you do so?
Right.
I've never meant, I've never meant to hurt nobody else.
What?
I was trying to hurt the person in the picture.
The girl in the picture?
The girl in the picture don't even know.
Natalie.
So you know Natalie?
Oh.
I went to school.
In Florida.
I was trying to get her to feel the pain that I felt.
Now, how is she gonna feel that?
Right, how's she gonna
I used to be bullied at school, by her and obviously a group of
Sob
other people.
story 2 million.
So you created an account
to take revenge on her?
Basically, yeah.
You made that account in high school?
I was in high school. I was in 9th grade.
So how you get to start talking to dudes though?
That was a long time
As an adult.
Whatever you have against this girl, bro, what does that have to do with me?
He said it.
You don't play with people like that. You don't do that to people. I'm over here making plans. I'm like all into this girl.
This nigga like an
what were
out-of-shape
you actually
potato.
planning on getting out of this? Eventually, we're gonna find out the truth. This is just crazy, man. It's embarrassing, actually.
It's embarrassing.
Like, I'm sorry. Like, I am.
You
need
are.
some help. You need to go to church. You need to get involved. You need to speak to
Now
someone.
he taking it.
You
He
can't
taking
just
it on
lock
one now.
yourself in and make believe you're a woman. If you like men,
Hey, there's a bunch of them going around. This is a new thing, I guess.
simple as that, man.
You like dudes.
What you did
They
was
got
wrong.
places for you.
And I admit it. And I have nothing to say to you, man. This is an embarrassment, for real.
boy.
I'm done.
Out of pee, bro.
Built like it.
What you got to say for yourself?
Will you give him a shot? That's why he catfishing people.
He gotta hit the gym.
I didn't mean to hurt.
That boy gotta hit
but
the
I was
gym.
going through so much at home. And the only reason that I did continue talking to Danny, like I wanted to stop at first. You know, but he was the type of person that he said
That
you know,
back
he listened.
profile? Yeah, you gotta hit the gym, buddy.
He listened.
It was
and
like,
actually gave me advice and never tried to judge me.
I'm not even gonna describe that.
Hi.
Jared and Abby.
I mean, it is what it is, I suppose. I mean, I know I'm not, you know, Barbie or, you know, anything like that. And
I don't even know why she had the catfish on. They look like they could have been
I have a
together.
lot of explaining to do, I suppose.
Okay.
Let's see if he'll give her a shot. He don't.
I'm Melissa.
Jared.
I know who you are, but you really have.
I know who you are.
At this point, well, I mean, you know who I am. It obviously is what it is right now, and
He ain't mad.
my apologies, definitely.
He actually look happy.
He look like he ready to eat her.
All of it.
I ain't gonna sleep tonight by myself tonight.
Me,
I ain't gotta go see
just
by
not.
myself.
You know what I mean?
He prepared his mind for this day, so he's like seen her and he's like, oh, okay.
Just
Make
a
this
different
work.
Face, I suppose. You know.
Yeah.
Or is he confused?
I really don't even know what to say
Or
right
is he
now.
confused? I'm confused.
What was the reason that you sort of
Where
started
is they living?
this whole profile business?
The reason was because I had so many self-esteem issues. Like, I used to cut myself. Like, I couldn't handle the depression.
When we started Carvana,
Wait a
they told us
minute.
that selling cars 100% online wouldn't work. But we went to work.
Depression anymore, so I had to figure out something to make myself happy. And it was bad, I understand. But I got so much out of it.
Living over there, I
and,
bet
like, I
you
wouldn't have
did.
been married without doing it, you know what I mean? Like, it's just that kind of situation.
They over there in the boondocks.
Trenches, no.
They in the trenches.
Yeah.
What are you leaving for? He ain't like no other.
Basically, Melissa.
Ooh, we thought he had one.
Pictures that you were using. Anybody that you know? Just a random person.
Yeah, pretty much.
He hot.
Like, that's the crazy thing about the internet. You can be whoever you want to be.
You could be anybody you
I
want to
wanted
be.
to be, I could be,
Right.
you
Just
know,
get out there and do it.
self-made millionaire, you know.
I could be a millionaire on the internet.
I don't see why he don't just give this girl a chance.
That's what I.
And
It-
Cause then
so when
millionaire
you
in
say
real
I
life.
love you, or
I mean,
he
shit.
says he loves
Oh,
you,
the girl was a
what does
millionaire.
What does that mean to you?
The one she's
Yeah.
portraying.
We established this great relationship.
Oh,
even
he
though
thought he
there
was
some
finna
holes.
eat
I can see
big.
things about me I've never told anyone.
And then
She was broke as me.
Like just trying to.
That's
I got
sad.
a bitch like that right now. Oh, what the hell? Did I never
Oh!
thank you?
Hey!
Just like,
He was trying to come up.
Ah!
Upgrade you.
I was completely myself, you know, obviously because I'm just like
I
sitting here
got one of
crying
them at home right
hysterically,
now.
He down on one knee like, I thought this was my way out. What I'm gonna do now? Lord.
Oh my
You
god.
come eat all my food too.
Hi,
Next up,
What's your name?
Anthony and Mark.
Gregarious.
Yep.
Would you guys say you're really close friends with Vermont?
Yeah. And me and Famia knew each other from high school.
What
Yeah, Stephen was my
in the...
sweetmate, so we
Y'all
all-
ever...
yeah.
Wait a minute, you seen this nigga with the high top fade? Y'all ever seen them, that cartoons back in the day where it was the cartoons. They was all the dinosaurs. It was a little family. You know what I'm saying? The husband used to go to work and stuff. He looked like one of the little characters off that cartoon. I know, y'all know what I'm talking about. In the comments, leave me in the comments if you think I'm tripping.
Yeah. How much do you guys know about Mel's relationship with Anthony?
Well, he used to talk about him all the time. Yeah. I was like, okay, so when are you going to meet him?
We all confused. Anthony and Mark.
Anthony and Mark. Oh.
I love you so much.
Oh.
Sit here and answer all of the questions.
Well, I think the question is,
The question, who are you?
This is disgusting. I mean, you said it.
From Mel.
Hey.
From Mel.
You float your boat, float your boat.
Well, why he changed his name?
When I was about 12.
Oh, and he missing
I
teeth.
ended up getting into an accident.
That part.
To where I was having surgery.
Light skin, bro. Mad.
I couldn't do anything for myself. I couldn't do anything but
Oh, damn, let me go.
I need somebody to I hit a place to really look in the mirror and say, I hate myself. And I thought I wouldn't work anything. That was a major point in my life, and after then, I dealt with a lot of pain because me liking guys was really wrong, I guess, for me and my family because
God damn, I wouldn't know what to say to my cousin. I'd be like, damn, bro. I mean, just don't use my toilet, but you know, I love you, bro. You know, and you can be who you want to be.
That I became. A person I didn't want to be. I was holding it all in.
I don't want to know all
So
that.
when I met
He telling y'all he was depressed
He was depressed, so
and he felt like he wasn't worth nothing.
so depressed. Yeah, if you're depressed, you get you a female to rub your back. Make you feel like a real king. Like, and you're not depressed no more. How do you go? There's something bigger. Something. It was something bigger. He's saying this was a trend. This is what everybody's trying to do, and then maybe I got dude friends. Maybe I can get me a dude boyfriend. That's the only explanation I can think. Because everybody be doing stuff because of the trend.
Because you was straight at first.
I accept your apology.
Exactly.
At one point you was depressed.
Because he couldn't get no females. He was like, well, I gotta get some type of boy.
We've spent now Bianca. She's just got a really hard shell. This deception, I think,
$40
is
in
extra
town.
hard for her.
Good.
I don't know what
Clearly, that wasn't his goal.
Clearly, he won't
I
love.
think, and I know I did it because I was 300 pounds and I felt like no one accept me as I was myself.
Right. That's what I'm trying to get at. Like,
Understanding about
Bianca and
what
Brogan.
they mean about the weight issue.
Brogan. That's
No
Brogan,
one told
right?
me about my weight. Yeah,
That's
it
a
was
hell of a
lot
name.
of like self-image. Me just feeling like, you know, here I am in a new school, not making that many friends. I felt kind of like an
right? Why would you
outcast,
name your daughter
and
Brogan?
That's why I did it.
Sorry to be frank, but I listened to your story, and then I listened to Bianca's story, who
Oh,
lives
so
in
that's
a
Brogan.
small town, who's a black woman, who's a lesbian.
I don't understand what race has to do with it. Like, I'm half Mexican.
I'm just telling you, people were very critical of her. They talked down to her, they were disrespectful. You really didn't have the bullying. You just kind of pulled yourself down and decided you were going to take on this persona and ruin other
Totally
people's lives.
different aspect.
You don't know me. You don't know me.
You don't know me.
That's why we're here, to hear your story. And I really know where it's at.
I just really need you to dig deeper inside of yourself and try to figure out.
One of them Antioch niggas to take her.
Understand that you hurt Bianca.
So where is the other girl?
gotta get to her.
I had something happen to me my freshman year in high school that was like really scary, and that definitely, you know, started a path of destruction. And it's just like,
I don't know, but the
there's crimes committed.
Against you?
Against me, yeah.
Physically?
Yes. After that happened, then I missed a lot of school, and like, that's when, like, you know, started feeling like more.
Whoops.
Damn it, girl.
Listen.
She wanna play
This is for you to realize that
She came up with the idea.
You don't have to sit here and tell us.
Yeah.
But I do think
You
that
wasn't crying when
you
you
should
was
tell Bianca.
doing the profile.
Not like come across as like, you know, you think anything. Like
I'm telling you, everybody got a sob story.
If there's anybody you can talk to about that, it's Bianca. I think that hearing that story would make her feel a little bit more understanding of who you truly are, and I think that's a great first step.
YTP.
I'm more than willing to open up to Bianca because she deserves to know.
So I think we should.
And that's
head
just
back
the
over
way.
there.
Never mind what he
You gotta know who you are, and you gotta know why you did this.
I feel like
All right, people. That was the episode for the day. We watched Catfish. How you felt about that?
That was bizarre.
It was crazy. Dude came out as a dude.
Yeah, that was my favorite one. He came out like
Most of the other ones, they could have hooked up, but they didn't have the catfish. They could have been with their other
people. Don't do it.
But
He took it
until
too
then,
far.
Subscribe, like, dislike, hey, and stay tuned, cause we're gonna come with more. Peace out, Culture TV.
Boom. All right.
Can you press the button?
Can you press the button?
Yeah.
Complete mission.